We're recording now. All righty, guys. All right. So one of the things that we were just talking about is the fact that because everybody is now able to do open houses again, I thought this would be a good time for us to do some practicing on some of your social media and your print marketing. For example, your flyers and things like that, and looking at some different ways in which to get that. What are your thoughts about that? Or is there anything in particular you guys were looking to do?
That's a good idea. I mean, I need to
Anything.
go on some open houses.
I
Yes.
would, I would love
That's
to
what I'd like
go
to do.
to do some open houses.
Good.
Let's talk
Okay.
about that.
Yeah. So let's do that. Okay. So let's talk about some open houses and getting some marketing to promote your open house. Okay. So a couple different places. We're going to go into Command and do it from there, and then I'm going to let you know that you also still have your eEdge portal that you can go into and do some things too. But I will tell you that Command has made it very, very easy to do. Okay. So let's talk about getting a house in order to do an open house for. Does anybody have any listings? That's okay. So Anthony, I know you had one, but yours is under contract. Congratulations. So that's a good thing. However, here's what I would tell you. I know that yours is kind of far out there. I don't know if you want to get more of them out there. But you can do some promotion of, oh, look what happened, right? And utilize that for your social media. So not necessarily in the area that your house is in now, which would be ideal, everyone, is that once you have a listing and you have it under contract, you want to communicate the fact that you've got the listing. So you're going to be like doing a hooray, here's the listing, is on its way. And you want to do another communication saying that it's just listed. So a just listed campaign. And then it would be a good idea for you to have another one when you're doing an open house for your listing. And then when you're under contract, you want to give some promotional material about the fact that you're under contract. And then who else can I help in selling their home, kind of thing. So how many touches is that just in that same community about your one listing? So that's why we always look to have how many buyers per listing? That's a quiz.
5.
Two, right?
2.
Expect at least 2 buyers from each one of your listings. So Anthony, I'm going to pick on you for a minute. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So Anthony has a listing. I was going to do it anyway, right? But thank you. No, okay.
Yeah, I figured that.
But Anthony has a listing that's kind of far out, right? So maybe the likelihood of him wanting to get another listing in that neighborhood may not be as desirable, right? He'll take it, right?
Yeah, I will take it.
Yeah, as desirable. So let's look at what else could he do if that neighborhood is a little further away than where he wants to farm his area. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some ways of being able to promote that social media wise and target areas and groups. Fair enough?
Yeah.
So even though the house is not in the area that he may want to be promoting, he is showing that he is doing what? That he's selling the home, how many days on market, that kind of thing, that can share that information. So let's start out with getting us some open houses. So let me talk to you about the first thing about how to select open house. Anybody need to know how to do that selection, or where do you go or what do you do in order to be able to get there?
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean,
need
to
to know.
find open houses? Is that what you're asking?
Be able to host.
Oh, to host one? I know.
Okay.
I know they talked about like a search. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, like in the MLS.
Yes. So you would search the MLS in a detailed search, and you would put in for the listing office RKW02. That's the number to our office. And when you do that, then you hit active, and it's going to show you all the active listings within our office. So I'm going to, let me see if I can go out here and share my screen with you guys. Let me just go to this one. Pardon my screen. Gonna go out to Matrix. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Don't be looking at my stuff. Right. Okay. So, all right. So when we go out to MLS, the one thing that you're going to do is you're going to hit your search, and then you're going to go for detail. Do you see that? So search residential detail. Okay. Everybody there with me? Okay. And once you click on that, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you see where it says office agent ID and office ID, the listing. This is our office ID, goes here, KW02. And see how it says that there's over 5,000 matches that it found, because I didn't choose anything up here. You see that? So I'm going to say, I just want the active ones. And then that's how many active listings that we have in our office right now. Do you see that? 79. Is everybody with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So out of that 79, what area do you guys want to do open houses in?
So
Like, do you want
let's
to
choose
be in
like a city, you mean?
Yeah, Lee Summit, Belton, Raymore. Where do you want to do your open house?
Let's Lee Summit.
Okay, so Lee Summit is 204 for your area, and then it comes down to 11. Do you see that?
Okay, yeah.
11 lists. We have 11 listings in Lee Summit for Keller Williams Platinum Partners office.
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yes.
And then I'm just going to hit results. So these are the listings that are active on the market right now within our office. And so I will go through here and take a look at what these are and see which one I would want to hold as an open house. Which one out of this list do you think that would be a really good candidate?
Maybe what, like as far as price wise, is that what we would look for?
Mm-hmm.
I would
The
say
first one.
Mm-hmm.
we want one that's more expensive for the better commission.
We go with Greenwood.
I will go, look, I will want to aim for the $2 million price.
$2 million one would be awesome.
But let me be more realistic right here, being a newbie. 269.
Well, the 269 is a really good option. Why do you think that that's a good option?
Just looking at it, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, a split entry. I mean, seems like that's what people are looking for.
Yeah, it's what people are looking for. So is this price point a hot price point?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
You get more people because it's
And that's
hot.
the name of the game, right? You get more people. Hey, Andrew, how are you?
Hello.
You get more people. So how many buyers do you think that they're going to be in this price point just coming into the open house?
Oh,
so.
very limited.
You only need one, but the whole point of the matter is that pool of buyers is probably going to be a little small.
It's gonna be real narrow.
Yeah, it'll just be a little bit more narrow. So let's look at this one and see what that looks like. So been on the market for 3 days. Our favorite Marcus has this listing, Marcus Williams. And so we'll take a look at this. Now, nice looking house. So what do you think what that means when we're talking about presentment wise, as far as your flyers, your marketing and things like that, if you had this house on it? I probably would ask him if he has a picture of it without the RV.
The RV in the driveway, because that does take up. It's an eyesore.
Well,
Yep.
it's a distraction.
Yeah, and then, but I mean, you want to also, you could be able to showcase that the driveway is big enough, but yeah, it's a distraction.
That's a plus, right? That's a plus that the driveway is big enough.
Yeah.
So this is one angle that could kind of take away that whole idea of it being, the driveway being in the,
I would,
a-
I would probably use that as my first picture.
I think so too.
That's pretty. That's a nice house.
I think so too. So this is very inviting house, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you could have some really nice flyer pictures with this house, right?
Uh-huh.
Nice open space. It's going to give a lot of room, although one of the things that we want to make sure that there's a lot of orange kind of coming off of this. But that's
The glare.
but then that's orange too. I think it's just a lot of orange tone, but so just making sure that whatever flyer you choose, that you choose something with a lot of white background, because you've got some darker tones that are in the pictures. You know what I mean, guys? Because these tones are all darker tones. Whatever you choose for your flyer, you want to make that not have a dark background itself. Okay. But nice looking house, right? So you can showcase this house, right?
Somebody liked orange.
Somebody likes orange. Yeah.
And tan. Hey, Shirley, when
Yeah.
you went to your search, I was trying to get logged in and it was being dumb.
Yep, I can
So
go back. Mhm.
I did the listing office ID,
Yes. So
and then
go ahead.
what do you do to find the open houses after that?
Okay, so once you go to, so you did KWO2 for the
Uh-huh.
listing office, and then you
Yes.
hit active. Yes.
Yes.
And you got 11 options.
I got 79 options.
Oh, but you didn't do Lee Summit 204 for the area.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Got it?
And the area
Okay, I'll go back so you can see.
20, what did you say? 20 what?
4.
204.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Okay.
It says area.
Yep, got it.
204 is Lee Summit.
Okay, that whittles that 79 way down.
To 11. Yes.
Yes, got
Okay.
it.
Excellent.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. So that would be a good option. Good price point, right? It's in Lone Jack. So let's look at something else too. Another thing that you will want to look at. I always look at the virtual map. Why do you think that I would want to look at the map?
See how many turns there are to the house off the street, off the main drag.
How many signs do I need to get them from the main street to where I'm at, right? Because you don't want them to have to go over the river and through the woods, right?
Right.
To get to you. You want it to be a straight shot as possible with the least amount of turns. Okay, so does this look like this is a good one to have?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, isn't it?
Easy access.
Mm-hmm. So I could have, so this one looks like this is an exit off of Bynum, right? So right here, I could have one here, and could I have one on the other side, maybe, so that they can turn into this way, from coming this way? So you got to keep in mind, you're getting them from this way, this direction, and this direction, right? So once they get here, then depending on how long this stretch is, you may like put something midway to let them know, keep coming, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And then one on their turn. How many signs is that so far?
Well, for both sides, 1, 2, Will we put signs on both sides of the road though?
I will put one over on this side of the road, and I will put one on this side of the road.
So
before
that's
we get to
two,
the
but
turn.
then when you do the turn up on the, what is that street, Battlefield Road?
Uh-huh.
Would you do two signs for both sides of the roads there?
No,
Just the one?
no, because they're going to be able, if they're on this little skinny road, they're going to be able to read it because those signs are two-sided.
Okay, okay.
They'll be able to see if you have it so that they can see it. They can see it coming this way and they can see it coming that way.
Okay.
Okay. And then, but I would do it somewhere midway because that looks like that's a little bit of a stretch. And then I would do it here with the turn. So that's 4 signs. Yes.
Yeah.
And then in front of the house for sure, you know, one of those signs that, one of the flag signs or something that I put out pinwheels so that there's something movement, you know, if you don't put out balloons or something like that, something with some type of movement so that it catches their eye, or something that's going to be repeatable so that they know, oh, I'm going in the right direction. Okay. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your the home in your area, right? Okay. So with that said, that lets me know I don't have that much to worry about as far as that's concerned. And then I just look at the street itself. You know, what else is going on? What does the block look like, you know, on the street that I'm going to be on? See, that's a better picture, huh?
That's the same house?
That's the same house, or is it down the street?
No, the other house was like gray.
Trying to see if I saw that address on that one. Well, you may have to drive down the street.
Ha. Thanks, Google.
But the point of the matter is, you know, nice area. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
You got
Yep.
the Google's camera in the shot there. But the
That's
point
pretty
the point is it lets you know kind of what the lay of the land is. Oh, somebody's got solar panels on their house there. But it gives you that idea. So also this also lets you know as far as door knocking. Do you have hills? Do you have a lot of stairs for the different houses? Are they pretty much on level surface? What are you dealing with? Are you dealing with having to go in and out of different places, or do you have like a straight shot? Do you think that would be helpful to know that before you got there? To do your door knocking for the neighborhood. Okay, makes sense? All right, so this is just kind of getting the lay of the land. Fair enough? Yes, Shirley, yes, fair enough.
Okay.
All righty, so I have to move you guys out of my way here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then we go back to the MLS, and we're going to choose this MLS number, which is 2219922. And so that when we go into command, we can pull up all the pictures that we saw for that particular listing. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go over to command. Here's the dashboard. Okay, I owe Dorothy a call. You see, it's reminding me there. Okay, so then I'm going to go into my designs. Are you guys going to be working with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into designs and let me know when everybody is playing.
We can't get to command. Are we supposed to be following you?
Yes.
I'm still looking at your screen. Let's see how I'm gonna do this.
So here's the fun part about it when we're doing technology night. Sometimes it's good if you are on your phone for the Zoom part so that you can be on your computer for the hands-on part. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you can, you can join on your phone if you can. And then that way you have some space. Andy, your phone keeps falling down.
Oh, my assistant was trying to make the screen bigger for me.
Oh.
But
Tell her
yeah,
I
I'm
said hi.
there. You say hi to Shirley.
I miss you.
Hi.
She's the greatest assistant. She's so fun. She's so patient. Okay, so let me know when you guys are into.
So we're going.
command.
Okay, we're in command. We're going into command,
Yes.
and
So-
then designs.
So we're gonna go to designs. So so Anthony and Eurisha, I'm sorry, I mess up your name every single time.
Eurisha.
Every single time. I'm just gonna nickname you. That's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I can't be held responsible for myself. So I just want to check to see if you guys are going to try to get on your phone so that you can use your computers for.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
And Melissa as well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do a different MLS number though.
Okay, that's fine. Choose whatever you want. I was just letting you know that's where I'm pulling the MLS number itself. So once you join via your phone, then disconnect your Zoom on your laptop or your computer so that we don't get the feedback. Who's that? Hello. Howdy. All righty. All right, so we are joining via our phones so that we can have our laptops or computers available to actually do the hands-on work. So you guys let me know when you're ready. If I can get a thumbs up or something when you're ready. Yay. Cool beans.
Can we reach out to these agents and ask them if they?
Absolutely. That is
Okay.
exactly what you would do. Ask them if it's okay with you being able to do an open house for them.
Someone's making dinner.
Put away dishes.
Okay. All righty. So everybody's good.
All right, I'm on with my phone.
Okay. So you gotta join your video on your phone too. There you are. Okay. Cool beans. Okay. So now just go ahead and log in to your command, agent.kw.com. And we are going to go for it. Okay. All righty. Okay, so is everybody in the command now on your design screen? Yours is
Yeah.
not going to look like mine because these are some that I've done before. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. All righty. So because we're in designs, we're going to do a flyer. We're going to go ahead and do a flyer for our communication regarding the open house. So it could be one that you do and you have it actually at the open house to hand out. And on the other side of it, you could print the MLS information. So on the front side could be your marketing portion, and on the back side could be the information about the house from the MLS. Fair enough?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to hit print. And there is a plus there at the bottom of the screen. Do you see it there? This blue plus.
Yeah.
So we're
Lower
going to,
right.
everybody seeing that, the blue plus? We're going to click
Yeah.
on that. And I already have selected that I am going to be doing print marketing. Tell me if I'm going too fast or too slow, guys. Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. If you're not there, we'll wait for you and let me help you get there. Is everybody okay?
Yep.
Okay, so then I'm going to hit next. And then what happens is that it's going to load my workspace for me. And it's going to give me options. Everybody got options?
Mine is still loading.
Okay. Let me know when you're all loaded up. You should have a template in front of you of some choices. We're going to choose it from the listing side though. Everybody good?
My page is still loading.
Okay. Okay. All righty. So we're going to move to the next screen. Yours isn't loaded yet? It's giving
Mine,
me some.
mine is still loading. I don't know what's going on. My service is.
See if you can go back and then come back in and see if that's going to help. Go,
Okay.
just go back a page and then come back and select it again and see if that's going to do it.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, yep, it's there now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so then we're going to go here to listings. I'm circling it on the screen here. Do you see it? It's going to be
Yeah.
right after your KW app is the listing. So I'm going to select that, and then it explodes into another whole library of things that we can choose from. Yes.
Yeah.
And one of those choices is open house. Do you see that? It's the third from the bottom of that list. There's open house there, and there's 12 options. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna choose that. The first thing that comes up are door hangers. We're gonna go ahead and choose flyers. Let me know when you guys are there.
There.
Okay. If I can get a thumbs up when everybody's there, that'll be awesome. Okay, thank you, Anthony.
On there.
I'm there.
All righty. I got one more. Are you there? Are you having a hard
Yep.
time with it? I think you're on mute. Oh, she's saying it. Okay. Okay. All righty. So remember when we went out to the MLS to look at the one that we were choosing? And I said, you want to choose one that's going to give you the lightest background because those pictures had a lot of orange in it, didn't it? So I'm going to choose one that is going to have the most white in it. So I wouldn't choose this gray one because the pictures already have dark tones in it. So I wouldn't choose this gray one or this black one only because of that. Okay. So the one I'm going to choose, I'm just going to choose this one. Choose whichever one that you want. Okay. And whichever one you want to utilize, we're going to click on that use button at the top there. At the top of the flyer, we're going to click on that little oval that says use. Okay. And then my template comes up. And this is where the fun begins, guys. So here's the fun part about it. Alrighty, so one of the things that I can do is I want to introduce you to these icons over here to the left. So notice that you're already in the images because it is all grayed along with the image. When you click on either one of these, that one becomes gray, and then you know that you have the library for that particular icon. Okay, so I'm going to go down to KWLS. KWLS is the listing portal for MLS. Okay, and I'm going to put in that MLS number that I pulled. And it says, there's no result for that MLS number. Did I write it down wrong? Oh, it just wants to make it fun for me. That's what it wants to do. Huh. Okay, search by MLS number. Well, maybe that would help if I would search by the MLS number because I'm putting an MLS number in there. There it is. See how it pulled up the MLS number for it? It said, I found that MLS number in Long Jack and I found it in New Orleans. I want to go to New Orleans. I say we take a road trip. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to
Anywhere.
select it from there. So when you guys put in your MLS number that you chose, did you get your listing over here to your left-hand side? Did it show up for you?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Everybody good?
Where did you go to get that?
So I
I
clicked.
missed a step.
Yep. When you click on it, it tells you can look up something from any of these sources. And I chose search by MLS number, and then I put the MLS number there. Do you see that? Do you see where I'm?
So slow, man.
So I said search by MLS number, and then I typed in the MLS number in that box.
My other MLS was in North Carolina.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
That was
I'll
nice.
go there too.
Yes.
No.
Okay, because I don't want to leave anybody, so that everybody get their selection there. Yes.
No.
Eurisha, did we miss you somehow? Are you still with us?
I'm here. Oh,
Did
you don't see me?
No.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Do you see me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So did everybody get a listing to select? If not, choose the one that I have up there so that we can just play together.
How'd you get your
the one
search?
that you had.
I'm sorry.
How'd you get the search bar to come up?
Okay, I'm going to go back out of it and I'm going to start like I'm doing it again. Okay. So when I clicked on the one that I wanted to use, right,
Okay,
from my
got
flyer,
that.
everybody there, and I hit use, and it pulled up my template. So once it pulled up my template, I went over to KWLS over here.
KWLS.
Okay, that is where all the listings are living over here. Okay. You see that? So when I click on it, the search bar comes up. You see that?
Yes.
Search for a listing. I just click in that box and I
By
tell it
MLS number.
I want to search it by MLS number. I'm sorry. Are you with me?
Yep.
Okay. And then I told it I want to search it by MLS number. And then I just typed in the MLS number that I wanted it to find and I hit enter. And
Okay.
it pulled up the options for me.
All right. I'm with you.
All righty, everybody there? Did everyone choose one? Okay. So then I'm going to just hit select, and then it does what? It explodes all the pictures for that listing. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we decided that this picture here was a better front picture, right? This third one. So I'm just going to go where the picture is on my template, and where I'm just clicking one click in where the picture is. And then I go over to where my listing pictures are, and this little circle going, come on now. Listen.
Little
You know I can't talk about my hands now. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
And
little
so that is your
replace
replaced image. One more time, Andy.
Did they make it better? 'Cause that's a whole lot smoother.
It is so much smoother. So you see, when I clicked it, it just pops it in there, keeps the format and everything.
Okay.
Yes, that's awesome.
Looks good, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with the other pictures. One click on the picture, and then I'm gonna go and scroll and look for another picture that I might wanna use. I like to use kitchens and big living spaces to give people an idea, or if the bathroom is really snazzy, that's a good one. I thought there was
What
another
about that one with that fireplace? Is that
where
a fire? It's kind of let me see.
like this
Scroll
one.
up. No, go down and one over. That one right there. Well, go up one to the right. That one. What about that one? It's so small, I can hardly.
But it's good. That's a good one. So you see why I didn't want to put these pictures with a really dark gray or black background, because the pictures themselves needed to have, because this is a nice bright picture, so that can hold up for itself. And what's another one, guys, that I can choose? So I'm going to click on the picture one time, and then there was like an aerial view that was not
Turn
bad.
it down.
This one's not bad. And I'm going to replace that. So not bad. How long is that taking us to get this flyer together? Definitely not hours like the old way.
You got it.
Got it? Is everybody practicing with their pictures?
Yep.
Okay. So let me move to fast forward past you there. Okay. So once you get your pictures in, the ones that you like, and you put them in there, then we're going to move on to your picture. Okay. And it's going to be the same exact way we did the pictures for the listing. We're just going to click one time on the picture. And my library has pictures in it. I think I had some others that I did. My library. So I've got to replace this picture because I loaded another picture in. But for right now, that one's going to go in there. Okay. So now my picture's there. The picture is there. A couple of other pictures out of that listing are there. It's starting to get to pull together, right?
Refresh my page. Can you give me that MLS number one more time?
Sure. It was 2219922.
Okay. I'm with you now.
Okay. All righty. So your picture's in there. You've got pictures from the MLS. So we got a couple other things to do as far as housekeeping on this listing. Oh, thank you, Andy. You want to how about if you share your screen? Hold on, I'm going to stop sharing so that you can share.
How'd you get your picture in there?
That's off MLS.
Okay, so I stopped sharing. If you can share your screen, Andy, so they can see what you're doing, that'd be awesome.
I'm not on Zoom on my computer,
Oh,
so
dang.
that's all I can do is a video.
Oh, okay.
You see that okay? Tell me to go in or out.
That looks good.
Mm.
It was kind of a cloudy day when I had pictures taken, but they're professional pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I needed them because it was kind of dark inside there.
Right, and that's the whole idea of it, right? Is the fact that if you know already that that's what it's going to do, then you choose a background that's going to be friendly for your pictures. Okay, somehow I lost it. It says I'm sharing my screen, but you guys went away. Okay. I don't know where you went. Where'd you go?
I need to get a new picture of myself also.
Yeah. I did get a new picture, but I thought I loaded it in there, but I must not have. Okay.
You went on Facebook.
I'm sorry, what is it?
I said you went on your Facebook site's cute.
That's the one, that's the new one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, on my business page, it's the new one on my business page. Okay, so I am clicking on now our DBA. So if you have not already done so, you want to go out to your KW main site and load your different logos into Command so that you have them accessible to you. And
From here or where? I mean, your main site.
They're on your mykw.com site.
The one right before we get to Command, that site?
Well, you are going into Command with agent.kw.com, right?
This page?
I can't see you. I don't know why I can't see you. Hold on, participants. Why can't I see you guys anymore? Once I went out, I can't see you anymore. Don't know why I can't see you anymore. Your pictures went away. Hold on. No. Alrighty, so we're going to go back to our screen here. Okay, and so now we are at the point where we have our pictures in, and we have the picture of ourselves in because we had that loaded in our library as well. And so now it's time for you to make some changes to the timing. So we've changed the DBA. And so I'm going to now click on where the dollar amount was for the home. So I can do one of two things, guys. I can click in that and start backing out the number and typing it in. Or as long as it is highlighted like this from the one click, I can go up here to where it says typewriter. You see that? This little thing up here and it says typewriter. Is everybody following me on that?
Okay, on the top bar.
Where?
When I click typewriter, it just pulls up that font and then I can put in the amount. How much was our listing? Does anybody remember?
210, or ours was to
Let's see. Ours was
259, 269.
Okay, so now I'm going to put in 269,900. And then I'm going to say save my changes. And look, now it put in my 269.9. So then I don't have to try to back it out or see if my cursor is in the right place or anything like that. Helpful?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to click here to the date. And I'm going to tell it typewriter again. And let's say that we're going to be doing the open house this Sunday. And this Sunday is what date? This Sunday is the 28th. So Sunday, June 28th. And then I'm going to tell it to, this thing is in my way. My little panel is in my way. Here we go. And I wanted to save changes. So it has saved my changes. And now you notice that it made it a little bit, you see how it wrapped around?
Yep.
So you see this long little thing right here in the middle? I can click one click and then drag it over. And now what happened was I was able to drag it over so that it fit into that box now. So now the whole thing fits in that box. So I don't like how this is. I'm going to stretch this one out too. So I'm going to click it and stretch it out until it then has, so that it's on one line. So is everybody following what I'm doing on that?
Mm-hmm.
So when I click it, I get two lines. I get one on the left side and I get one on the right side. And then I get these little bubbles on every corner. Those little bubbles are where I can just make it bigger or smaller if I wanted to. And those little straight lines, all it does is it just pulls it in from the side. It doesn't make it bigger or smaller. It just either moves it over to the left or the right. Make sense? Is this getting any better for everyone?
Yeah, it's easy.
Just fake it and tell me it is. Okay,
It is.
so here's the address in there. And this looks like ants on a page to me because, you know, I'm old and I gotta be able to see this. So I'm gonna hit typewriter so I can just see the whole address in front of me, and I get to then put in what the address was. So I know that the address, I am going to just copy it from my MLS. So I just went over and copied it from MLS, and then I'm pasting it here. Okay, it doesn't want me to. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not gonna let me paste it. Well, be like that. Okay, so I was gonna try to keep and do it that way, but it doesn't want me to. So I'll just have to go out to the MLS. So 301 Blackjack Avenue. 301 Blackjack Avenue, Long Jack, Missouri. Everybody with me on that? I want this thing out of my way. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. 64070. And then I'm going to tell it to save changes. And notice it took the same amount of space and it put in my address there for me. Make sense? So I can pull it from the sides and make that bigger if I wanted to. It's telling me that it needs, there we go. A little better. Does everybody see what I'm doing there? So that's what you would do to all of your items. So I want my name. So I just changed my name. Same thing for this piece down here. I'm telling it to go to the typewriter, show me everything there. Then that way I don't have to worry about whether or not I can see it. My email address and my phone number. And then tell it to save my changes. Now notice that my phone number wrapped around, so I'm just going to take this little arrow and I'm going to move it over so that my phone number and everything follows. And I think I want to make it a little bigger. So I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. Now I can take the little bulbs, just make it a little bigger and then drop it down a little bit. What do you guys think about that? Do I have a space there, do you think? It looks like a space, but there's no space there, right?
That's my typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
You get the typewriter back.
So typewriter is this little icon next to the bold, this one right here.
Mine's is off of that. It doesn't show me that anymore. It just shows
Okay.
me drawings, shapes, frames, and text.
Hold on. So what are you clicking on?
Nothing.
So you have to click on something first. So like if I
Okay.
want to change the date,
I got it.
yes. And then I can
There
click.
we go.
So I think I'm going to do this from 12 noon to 2:00 p.m. And then tell it to save the changes. Everybody. Okay. How's everybody doing?
I'm cool.
Okay.
Got the address in there.
Awesome sauce. Did you use the typewriter mode?
Well, I thought I did.
Okay. This is one, just one click and hit the typewriter icon, and then it should
After
makes life a little easier.
Oh, that smells good.
Don't
I've
make
been
anybody else jealous. I'm the one that has to do this in this house, so therefore it's not fair. But I still got to do that after. Although I did cook a big meal last night, so that was good. We'll be having leftovers. So what did you guys do on Father's Day yesterday, Anthony and Andy?
Went on a shopping spree at
Nice.
Menards.
All right.
Got a few things, and my boy's been working out of town, and he came back in town, and went and helped him pick up some stuff, and spent 2-3 hours with him. I hadn't seen him for a month, so that was pretty good. And then we all met. I've got a new daughter-in-law, so we went out to eat at Jack Stack with all the in-laws.
Well,
So it's pretty good.
that was really good.
I went to Jack Stack Saturday, and yesterday I relaxed.
Because you were still full of Jack Stack.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still full of it. Yeah.
That sounds like a good time.
All right.
A really good time. All righty, guys, how are you doing? Let me know if there's something that I'm seeing frustration. What's going on?
Okay, I got my
I
address.
still can't get mine working, so I just gave up on it for now. But I saw everything that you did, and I have the concept down. I just don't know why my boxes will not stay.
Did you go out and come back in?
Yep, completely closed out, logged back in, and it's doing the exact same thing.
So,
I got my.
go ahead. Did yours do it too?
You hit the done screen when you've done your address, or do you? Because I hit save changes and it knocked it out of there.
I don't
There's
know.
a done with an arrow that points backwards on the top.
No, I'm just hitting save changes and it goes right back.
All right, save change.
Mhm.
Okay, that worked that time.
Mhm. Melissa, how are you doing?
I'm getting irritated.
Okay. Tell me the part that's irritating you.
Well, you know me. I went rogue, of course. Let me show you. I know, right?
Rogue.
Host disabled attendee screen sharing. Okay, fine. Can
Okay,
you open it back up?
you gonna share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Share
I'm
your
being rude, Shirley.
No, share your screen. You
Look
wanna-
at you. You're still disabled. It won't let me.
Oh, it won't let you? Hold on.
You've disabled it.
I did not.
You did.
They must have it set so that you can't share. Oh, I need you to be able to share.
I know, right? I don't know if it's because I'm on two screens. I've got you on one screen and what I'm doing on another. But whenever I click on, it says disabled share. Host disabled attendee screen sharing.
That's what.
So yeah, you would have to allow that, Shirley.
Well, that would be lovely. Allow participants to share their screen. All right, go.
Look at you.
I feel powerful.
Oh my goodness, you're awesome.
That's fun.
All right. Can
Okay.
you see me?
Yes.
It's probably really tiny
Okay.
on your end.
At the bottom right hand corner of your screen. There you go. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to get my picture in here, but I can't remember how. I need to smush this over a little to get my picture right here.
Okay. So click on
This
that.
is
Click
space.
where your name
Okay,
is.
LeMay, my last name. Click on what?
Click where your name is there.
It's got a space in between.
I know. So what kind of
It
mode?
won't let me get rid of it either.
Yeah, see, I'm not seeing where it's letting you be in edit
Dumb.
mode, because
Why is
your
it?
screen should be the white instead of this dark. But you can go over to the right hand side of that box that you got there. Okay, there we go. On the right, no, too small. Just one click in the middle. Now over to the right of it, not down there. Yeah, and bring it over. When it turns into that little hashtag like that, yes, bring it over. Click and bring it over to the left. So that's going to make it smaller, but it's getting it out of the way. We just get it out of the way for right now.
Okay.
Okay, because you want to put your picture in there, right? So we're going to fix that in a minute, but we just want to move it out of our way. Okay. All righty. So now you want to insert a picture. So in that top, above where you are, you want to add over to the left. No, all the way over to the left where your picture is, where your picture at the top where it says add. Yes. So because we need a box, right?
Is it? I thought it was this one. Drag and drop an image here, or click to browse.
That's if you wanted to pull it from your computer. But let's go back. Let's go back to my library. Let me see something. Click on your picture. No, not replace, because you don't have anything to replace. Just adding, right?
Yeah. No, it just says use image.
Yes.
Or
click on the use image. Yes. Now go over to drag it over to your. Is it letting you drag it? There it is.
That's big. Holy crap.
Okay. So we're gonna put it there.
It wouldn't stick.
Did you let go?
Yeah.
Let go.
We gotta let go of it sometime. You can't
I know,
hold it the
but I
whole
want you
time.
to move it in a space where not over where your name is, because it doesn't want you to put it there. It's not seeing that it's got space to put it there. Let's try one.
So where can I put it?
Like toward the bottom where because your name, I thought we moved your name out of the way so that it has some space for it to sit, so that we can resize that box.
It won't stick.
It won't stick because you're off screen. Can we move? So where your name is there, Melissa? Melissa.
Yeah.
Where your name is? Click on that and move it up and out the way. Just, yeah, anywhere. There you go. Yeah, that's fine, because we'll move it back.
Trying to do this one hand.
Okay. All righty. So now it's going to let you. No, it's letting you do. Click on the click on the arrow. There you go. Click on the corner arrow. There you go.
So you can just see my eyeballs and I look super creepy.
I know, but we're gonna fix that. So now click on the inside. Yes. It's letting you adjust it there. There you go. Okay.
Whoops.
Bring it back up like you had it. Now let go. Let go. Let go.
I know, right?
Let go.
There's a huge lag that's just.
I know, but just let go. Get away from your picture. Click.
I am.
Click anywhere in that white space.
I'm not on the picture.
I know. Click anywhere in the white space. Because I don't. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Now see. So now it has disassociated with trying to move it around. Do you see that? So now we're going to make one click in the picture again. Not on the corner yet. One click in the picture. Did you? Okay. Now take your corner and just resize it. Yes. There you go, huh? All right. Yay. Success. Okay, so now we can move your name back over and things like that.
Okay. That's what I could not get figured out. I'm like, my God, just freaking dang it, do what I say.
Yeah, now click and drag that one back down. There you go. There you have it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No, the teeny tiny one, if I can grab it.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, just do what I say. I'm starting to get annoyed. I should have taken pain medication before I logged on, but I didn't.
Okay, and then you see those little bubbles? Don't do that middle one where they have the little bubbles on the sides. Yeah, grab one of those, and now you can extend it out. No, when it's an arrow like that, it's only going to go left and right. So go away.
I'm trying to get it back to the double bubbles.
Okay, go away from it and click on a white space. When you have this trouble, just click on a white space, disassociate, go back to it. Okay, right now, there you go. Now you see your you see your little bubbles like over to your right, the one over to your right hand side and the right hand bottom. Yeah, take that one and pull it just down.
It won't come. It won't do anything.
It did because it got real big. Did you see that? Okay. I'm clicking your screen like I can help you.
I think it's gonna work.
It's gonna work. Okay. You've got this. There you go. Look at you. Okay, now, Melissa, hold on.
Trying to.
I know. Don't try to make it perfect yet. Okay, now you see where you have a bar? So just one click. Yeah, one click back on it again. And then it's going to give you your white. Now do you see that you have a bar to the right-hand side, just a little bar? You got a bubble on top, a bubble on bottom, and a bar. I want you to get into that bar. I want you to be able to get that bar. Now go to your left. Just drag it to the left. There you go. See how it didn't resize it? There you go. I
actually like that better.
Okay, that's good. Now click
right.
away. Click away.
I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that thing and the dot.
Okay.
All right. Just listen to me, you piece of junk. I just
happen. Yes.
I know.
Okay.
The dot won't go away from the .com. Okay, I'm done.
So why don't
I'm
you hit
done.
your
I'm just
typewriter?
irritated.
Hit your typewriter. Up at the top, hit your typewriter up there. There you go. Now fix
Oh,
it.
it's away now. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Okay. See, it's fixable.
There you go. I knew that it was there. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
And then I
sauce.
want to put my 4 bedrooms and 5 baths and
Right.
incredibly oversized home in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then don't forget to do done so that you can save your changes when you're done. Okay.
Cool.
Yay, thank you for sharing.
Oh, well, thank you for letting me.
My pleasure. Okay, you can tell
All
it.
right.
You can tell it to stop sharing. There you are. Okay. Oh, baby. Hi, baby. How are you? Hi. How you doing? You didn't know we all could see you, huh? Cute. Cute. All righty. So, Patty, how are you doing? Is it working for you?
I actually did it the hard way because I've already made a couple of open house things. I didn't know the little keyboard and the little replace. So
Yeah.
I drug them over there and I actually figured out a bunch of stuff in the background. I had to I would delete something and I couldn't get it back. So I figured out how to put frames in there and put something in the frame. And so, yeah, you show the shortcuts tonight. The easy stuff.
So, are you going to help your mom? Yes, maybe someday.
That's why I'm on mute. There's too much going on in the background.
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Anything else that you guys want to be able to see on this and be able to, you know how to download it once you get it, right? Once you get it looking the way you want, you know how to download. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing that I will tell you. When you download it, if you wanted to use your flyer for social media, you must change it from a PDF to a JPEG so that Facebook can pick it up. Or we could do a Facebook post from scratch and do something that's already sized for a regular post for Facebook. But if you want to show your flyer, all you do is convert it from the PDF to a JPEG when you're saving it.
And you just download it by the down arrow, I'm assuming.
Yes, the download is your down arrow. I'm sorry, say that again.
I had to switch to a whole different browser, and I was able to
What
do
browser were you using?
Firefox.
Cannot use Firefox. You must use Google
Okay, so I'm in Chrome now.
and Chrome.
Okay,
Because
Firefox is my primary browser.
can't use it, just like I'm on a Mac and I can't use Safari.
Okay,
They
is
don't play nice
that
together.
only in command? That's right.
Well,
Command, okay, so that would explain it.
yeah. So it doesn't behave.
I've been in command with the Firefox. I mean, I haven't gone this far into doing
It'll let
like
you do
this.
something, but but once you start getting into some things, it's like, no, Uncle, I don't want to play anymore.
Okay, so that would explain it. Yeah, so once I switched over to Chrome, everything just started flowing.
Okay, yay, I'm glad. So no frustrations, no frustrated looks, Melissa.
No more.
Sorry, I need to go take drugs. I'll be happier.
I'm afraid when she's like that, by the way.
I told Mickey was like, you got to tell me about this surgery. And I'm like, it sucks. Don't do it. But it is what it is, right?
Unfortunately.
But
Okay.
you can laugh at her when she does it next in the fall.
She's going to do it?
She says she is. In the fall when it's less busy, I'm like, okay, well, you have a good time with that. Never again. Never.
What is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
What type of surgery is it?
Rotator cuff.
That
Yeah,
doesn't,
right.
that does not sound good at all.
It sounds painful. I mean, because when she said, Mickey said she's gonna do it too, I'm like, yeah, okay.
So
Sounds
I'm
Like,
gonna
I want to do it.